I built the Tesla cars by books. Elon Musk. Today I'm going to be giving you the Books to Billionaire Blueprint. I know you've never heard it before. If you know Elon Musk, if you know the Tesla cars well, Elon Musk was asked the question, how did he build that amazing masterpiece that is giving him billions? And guess what Elon Musk said? I built it by books. Hello, I'm Leslie Grace, the confidence coach, and my job is simple. I help you, as busy professionals, master confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, and of course, smart speaking. Today, I'll be showing you what we call the Books to Billionaire Blueprint using the story of Elon Musk, the man who built Tesla cars, amongst other amazing creations, and how he became a billionaire by books. You are welcome. You want to go and tag somebody to join this conversation because it's something you've never heard before. I can assure you. And you are welcome to the Smart Short Break series. The Smart Short Break series happens Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m. And I come here live to share with you everything you need to unlock confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, and of course, smart speaking. Share this live with someone that should be here if you are that professional who wants to learn how to move your books to billionaire level. Share this with somebody and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Let's dive right in. Behind Elon Musk book to business journey. Did you know that you can actually go from book to business? Did you know that you can actually go from books to billionaire? Well, let's talk. Story time. When Elon Musk was asked how he learned to build rocket science, how he learned to build rockets, how he learned to build all of the beautiful, amazing things he's built. Hi, Peace. Hi, Ivy. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hi, Kai. Good to see you. Welcome in here. All right. He didn't say Harvard when they asked him this question. How did you build Tesla cars? How did you build everything rocket? He said, I read books. Pause on that. I want you to let that sit in. Hi, Kai. Where are you joining in from? Let me know. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Thank you for joining me today. Hi, Shade. Oh, it's good to see everybody here. Okay, it's good to see you. If you're a book binger, write in the comment section for me. Book binger. Thank you for joining in here. Let's go. I want to share with you the blueprint, the Books to Billionaire blueprint. Okay. Now, let's talk about the story of Elon Musk. Like I said, Elon Musk is the man behind Tesla, the same mind behind SpaceX, same mind behind Neuralink, same man behind transportation, energy, technology. He spread his tentacles over so many places. Yet, guess what his foundation was? His foundation for money, for everything he's done was in material. Hi, Ahmed. Thank you. Was in material. Now, let's talk about it. Let me know where you're joining in from. Let me know in the comment section, okay? Today, I'm going to be sharing something amazing with you. Today, you don't want to miss it at all. All right? Now, at 12, let's look at the life of Elon Musk. Elon devoured books as a child. He devoured encyclopedia like snacks. He loved reading. He didn't just read. Guess what? He absorbed. He read to the point where he moved from reading science fiction to creating science himself. At age 12, he sold his first video game. Realize this is the guy who was just reading. Have you hit the subscribe button, by the way? Have you hit the like button? Have you shared this live with someone that would love to know how you can move from books to billionaire? Let's talk, all right? Thank you for doing that. Now, this Elon Musk, at age 28, he sold his first company. Remember, this is the guy who read so much that he was eating up encyclopedia like snacks. At age 28, he sold his first company, Zip2. He sold it for $307 million. Don't worry, calm down. We're going somewhere. I'll be showing you how you can do yours as well. So just calm down. At 30, Elon Musk co-founded PayPal. Hello, lovely. Thank you for joining in. At 32, Same Elon Musk started SpaceX at 36. He built Tesla. Let me tell you the hidden truth about this amazing Elon Musk we're talking about. Books, books, books. But guess what? Books didn't make him successful. Books made him see differently. I want you to write that in the comment section. Books make us see differently. The fact that he was reading encyclopedia from a boy and chewing it all like snacks and all of it did not just make him the billionaire. He didn't make him the man who built billions. But the truth is, it made him see differently. It made him see differently. So he didn't just read for information. He read for transformation. He read to build. He read to build. Put in the comment section, I will read to build. Hi, Fred Chambers. Let me know in the comment section where you're joining in from. He read to build. I want you to write it down. I read to build. Because here is what I see many professionals do. They read books. I mean, we're in October, right? If I ask you how many books have you read, you may mention 1, 2, 3, 4, or name it. Let me read quite a number of books that you've done this year. The truth is, if you are not reading for building, then I'm here to change your mind. Because you can actually read those books and move it to billionaire level just by reading books. Because reading to build, thank you, like I said in the comment section. Let me say it in the comment section. I will read to build. Let me see it in the comment section. I will read to build. All right? Now, reading to build is what separates the ordinary readers from extraordinary creators. It's what separates the ordinary readers to extraordinary creators. While many read to finish books, Elon Musk read to start ideas. Thank you. Like I said in the comment section, he read to start ideas. He read not just to escape reality, but to engineer it. He read to start up ideas. He read to start up ideas. Some people read to get inspired, but Elon Musk read to get instructed. He read to get instructed. That's different. That's a different kind of reading. It means that he wasn't just reading to get motivated, he read to get mobilized. He read to get mobilized. There's a difference. There's a difference between the one who reads to consume and the one who reads to create from books. Which one do you want to be? Let me know in the comment section. Do you want to be the one who reads to consume or the one who reads to create? The one who reads to build books. Which one do you want to be? You see, because reading doesn't change your life. Yes, I know you're shocked to hear this. Because they're like, oh, but Coach Grace, you said you're the book painter. Oh, but Coach Grace, you help professionals unlock confidence, smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. Yes, I'm a book painter. I read a book a week. I've been doing it since 2023. And I love, my mission is to help busy professionals do this as well, all year round. However, books alone, reading alone doesn't change your life. It is creation that does. As much as Elon Musk did a lot of books, encyclopedia from when he was a boy, did so many book reading, it didn't change his life. Guess what changed his life? Creation changed his life. If you're just joining in, welcome here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You will love being here, I can assure you. We go live Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m. for the Smart Short Break series. And the Smart Short Break series is where I come live every day, Mondays to Saturdays, to show you busy professionals that you can unlock confidence, smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, and of course, smart speaking. Let's get back to the conversation of the day, which is the fact that Elon Musk built the Tesla cars by books. And I'll be showing you the Books-to-Billionaire blueprint. All right. Creation cannot happen without comprehension. Hence the reason you need to read, right? Creation cannot happen without comprehension. And comprehension cannot happen without consistency. So there are 3 things: creation, consistency, comprehension. My question is, and I know what you're now asking yourself is, why readers consume, but creators construct? Why readers consume, but creators construct? Why do readers consume and creators construct? Now, science has shown that when you read deeply, your brain fires the same neurons as if you are doing what you read. And this is what is called mental stimulation. So let's say you are reading something on cooking. While you're reading, your brain is firing in you what is called mental stimulation is happening in your brain, and then it's feeling as if you are cooking. Has it happened to you before? If you read a cookbook or a storybook, maybe along the side in the story, you read where someone is crying for something that happened, and maybe you feel you break down, or maybe you're reading a book on wealth creation, maybe a book by Robert Kiyosaki. I know how I felt personally. Let me use my story. I know how I felt when I read Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad. At some point, I started feeling like I think I should look at my life. Maybe I have two dads as well, or maybe two moms. And what I found is that I have two moms. Well, story for another day. I'll be sharing that story much later. But guess what? Mental stimulation happens to you in your brain that when you're reading something, it begins to happen as if it's happening to you. That's how your brain rehearses creation before you ever do it. So your brain begins to rehearse creation. So can you see? Can you see that the reason you're reading is not for consumption but for creation? What happens while you're reading is that your brain begins to rehearse. Your brain begins to rehearse creation. That's what happens. So Elon Musk didn't just read books, no. He rehearsed systems. So when he was asked, how did you build the Tesla cars? Elon Musk said, I built it by books. He was literally training his brain to build the future every time he got on his reading table. Every time Elon Musk got his reading table, he was training his brain to build the future. Now, this is where most readers stop. Where they gather information without activating imagination. Take it from me, right? I've done my research, I've worked with a number of professionals, and I want to say that the major reason for reading is to activate imagination. If you're just reading for book consumption's sake, you're missing the point. And just thank goodness that you were here on this live because it is for you to get liberated. So you're not meant to just read, you're meant to read to activate imagination. You're here to read to remember, not just to remember, but so that you can reproduce. Please put it for me in the comment section. I read to reproduce, not just to remember. Read to reproduce. That was the first thing Elon Musk did. Every time he was reading those books was so that he can activate imagination, so that he can create, so that he can be the person who can reproduce, not just remember what the book says. Because here is the truth. Readers consume, but creators construct. Creators construct. While readers consume, creators construct. And that is why we created the Smart Creating Lab. It is where creators are going to come. It happens in October every year at the Smart Speakers Academy because our chain goes this way: smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. Now, when you've gone through this chain, the next thing is for you to become a smart creator. Because readers consume. You are not a reader. You are a smart reader, right? Aha. At least that's what we teach at the academy. So as a smart reader, you are a creator. You are reading to create. So you construct. Readers collect highlights. If I check the book of the average reader, they're collecting highlights everywhere. Collecting highlights everywhere. They've used their markers, their highlighter, they mark several lines in that book. However, smart readers create headlines. Smart readers are creators. We create headlines. You see the way Elon Musk is on the headline. This is what he built by reading. That's it. That's it. Readers create headlines. Readers quote people. So you see the average reader, I want to quote Napoleon Hill. This is what he said. I want to quote James Clear. This is what he said. However, creators become the quote. Creators become the quote. See how we're gathered here today? Quoting Elon Musk. In fact, the whole live session is on him. I built Tesla cars by books. So consumption gives you knowledge, and I don't want you to be there. What would knowledge do? Consumption gives you knowledge. However, construction gives you kingdom. Construction gives you kingdom. Look at it. Elon Musk didn't read to consume. It wasn't at the place of consumption. He read to construct. So guess what? Tesla cars constructed. SpaceX constructed. Neuralink constructed. Name it. He didn't just finish books. He fueled blueprints. He fueled blueprints. Like Daniel in Daniel 9 verse 2. I, Daniel, understood by books. Before creation comes a comprehension. So all of what Daniel created was born from his consumption. Was born from his consumption. Before manifestation comes a meditation. But while you are meditating on the books you read, understand that there's a manifestation. And this entire world is waiting for your manifestation. They're not waiting for your list of books you've read. They're not waiting for you to stop at the point of meditation. So after I finished reading that book, I was quiet for 2 weeks. And then what? And then what? Want to end that meditation? The world is waiting for your manifestation, not your meditation. Not your meditation. Every great creator has a reading altar. So as you are reading, is good. It's like Moses. Moses climbed Sinai. But when he got there, he came back with a manual. He came back with his creation in his hand. Jesus read the scroll, but guess what? It made him announce his assignment. So he created something from it. Paul said, bring me the books. But guess what? After bringing the books to Paul, Paul wrote books. Name it. How many books? He's one of the most famous creators in the Bible. He created so many books. So many letters he wrote. But how did he begin? He began by reading. But he did not read to consume. He read to construct. That's the billionaire's blueprint. That's how you move books to billions. You're reading with a different kind of mindset. That is why you cannot go a day without reading. Like I say that a day without reading is a wasted day. Because guess what? I'm not reading just to consume books. I'm not reading to roll out a list of books I've read this year. No, that's not it. I'm reading to construct. I'm working on my mind because I want to construct. Because guess what? Before God gives you a platform, he gives you pages. He gives you pages. He gives you pages because creative power is hidden in your reading pattern. Write it down. Creative power is hidden in reading pattern. Creative power is hidden in reading pattern. It is not in list of books alone. From your reading pattern, you can build a creative power. Now, this is why Elon Musk could say, I built the Tesla cars by books. No, he wasn't bragging. He was blueprinting. He wasn't bragging. He was blueprinting. He was showing us the divine process. And what's the divine process? The divine process has 3 R's, and I want you to write it down. Read it, rethink it, rebuild it. That's the billionaire's blueprint. That's how you move from books to billions. And of course, I'll be showing you the smart creating framework right away. But write it down. Read it, rethink it, rebuild it. That's the 3 R's on which Elon Musk stood up. And he's telling you, I built the Tesla cars by books. Again, he wasn't bragging. So don't get icked by that phrase. He was blueprinting. He was blueprinting. So, what is the smart creating framework? How do you turn comprehension into creation? How do you turn creation to cash flow? The smart framework is simple: consumption to creation, creation to cash flow. Comprehension, I beg your pardon. Comprehension to creation, creation to cash flow. You're reading books to comprehend, however, you are comprehending so you can create and so you can get cash flow. If you want to build like Elon Musk, start where he started, with your reading system, with comprehension, of course. Because the truth is, the next billionaire idea you are looking for isn't hidden in a boardroom. No, no, it's not. It is hidden in your bookshelf. It's sitting quietly, like the books you can see behind me. That's where it's seated. That's where it's seated. So let me quickly give you the smart creating framework, the bridge between comprehension and cash flow. If you're ready, let me see it in the comment section. Ready, ready, ready. All right, here is the smart creating framework. Number one, read strategically. Of course, I'll say that. Don't just read for volume. Don't just read for bragging. Read strategically. There are books you should read, there are books you shouldn't read. If you're looking for book recommendation, follow us on social media at the Smart Speakers Academy, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We release book recommendations literally every year. Yes, from our inner circle, we pick about 52 books that we recommend for those who want to read. But what I mean by reading strategically is read with a question. Ask yourself why. Why are you here? What do you want to achieve from this book? Every page will answer you profitably. Every single page will answer you profitably, but it won't answer you until you read strategically. So you begin your journey by reading with a question. Reading strategically. Number two, think structurally. Think structurally. How? When you are reading, read the way Elon Musk said he read. How? Extract frameworks from the book you're reading. That's how to think structurally. Extract frameworks, not just facts. Because guess what? Facts will get you findings. But frameworks is what gets you money. It's what gets you financial gains. Frameworks. So while you're reading, extract the frameworks from that book. Extract it. Don't just extract the facts. Ask yourself, what pattern is this book revealing? Take, for instance, I'm currently reading the book Think Like a Robot, Act Like a Human by David A. Walton. Amazing read. But because I'm reading, I highly recommend it, by the way, it's a good book. But because I'm reading strategically, I already asked myself questions before I got here. Of course, you know that I'm a strong convener for smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. So I already had questions on, what it is I wanted to get profitably. But then, apart from the fact that I was reading strategically, I was also thinking structurally. I was asking myself, what is it that this person is doing? Okay? So I was asking myself, what is it that this author is thinking about? What is this author's mind? I was thinking structurally, extracting frameworks. That's how you read so that you are comprehending to create. So comprehension is how you get creation. Ask yourself, what pattern is the book revealing? Once you see the structure, you can scale the idea. Write it down for me. Once you see the structure, you can scale the idea. Once you see the structure, you can scale the idea. So number one is what now? Read strategically. Number two, think structurally. Think structurally so you can see the structure, you can scale the idea. Number three, create smartly. Let's talk. Create smartly. How do you create smartly? Don't rush to do everything. Everything is not there for you. So you're not here to rush to do everything. Okay? So don't rush to do everything. Everything is not for you. Build one solid idea. Build one solid idea. One system, one solid one. One structure. Build one. One structure, one solid idea from what you learned. It will help you. Then perfect it before you promote it. Okay? Perfect it before you promote it. So that's how you create smartly. And if you're not wondering, oh, how do I build smartly? How do I build one solid idea? How do I ensure it's perfect before I promote it? It's simple. You should be at the Smart Creating Lab. The Smart Creating Lab is for you. It is where you get access to coaches who are going to hold you by the hand and move you from the place where you have been thinking strategically, you've been thinking structurally, you've been reading. It's now time to create smartly. So after you read, you think, you create. Number four, the fourth part of the SMART framework is that you should now communicate clearly. Communicate clearly. So you need to tell us what your interpretation is. You need to teach or share your interpretation. Tell us, what is it about? See, the moment you explain it, you can reinforce it. Write it down. The moment you explain it, you can reinforce it. That's how comprehension shows. That's how we know that you got it. Comprehension now matures into competency. Comprehension now matures into competency. So that's it. The three SMART framework for creating smartly. Number one is what? Read strategically. Number two, think structurally. Number three, communicate clearly. Number three, create smartly. I beg your pardon. Number three, create smartly. Number four, think structurally. Now, number five, cash flow intelligently. See, you're not just reading to think, to communicate. You are actually reading so that you can actually build cash flow intelligently. Cash flow intelligently. Package your knowledge into a product. All the books you've been reading, if you don't package it to a product, why sweat it? Sweat it. Package your knowledge. You should see from every day because reading takes you time. Think about it. It takes you loads of time. You're taking in hours, time, putting in so much work to get that book read. It should pay you. The beauty is every time you package your knowledge, as everybody buys it, they're actually paying you for the time you sat down. And guess what? They will pay you over and over again. That's the way. That's how Elon Musk built what he built. That's how he built what he built. So you should actually package your knowledge into a product, into a service, into a system. Because monetization is simply organized information. Write it down. Monetization is simply organized information. The real creative isn't the one who does more. No. The real creative is the one who creates more. It's not the one who reads more. Oh no, my goal in 2026, because you started. I know you. I know busy professional. You started writing goals for 2026. Before you go and write number of books to read in 2026. Come and tell me the number of books you've created from the ones you read in 2025. Now, I know this is strange. You've never heard this before. I mean, you're wondering, who's this person that said us to read and said us to create at the same time? Yes. That's why I was sent. My job is not to build readers. My job is to help busy professionals master confident smartness. Confidently smart people are creators. You can't have confidence and smartness and not create. No, it's not possible. And the truth is, monetization, when people say things like, I want to monetize my idea, its monetization is simply organized information. The real confidently smart professional is not the one who reads more book. No. It's the one who creates more. It's the one who creates more. Because real wealth isn't hidden in your work. No, it's hidden in your wisdom. Write it down. Real wealth isn't hidden in your work, it's hidden in your wisdom. Hi, vibe with me. So good to see you. Hello. Let me know in the comment section where you joining it from. The real work, the real stuff, the real wealth is not in your work. It is in your wisdom. And wisdom always begins with what you read next. It's in what you read. So Elon Musk didn't just read books. No. He read his way into building the future. And that is what I've given you here right now. The 5 smart framework for moving you from books to billionaire. See, you don't need millions to begin. No. You just need mastery. Mastery over 2 things: mastery over your mind and mastery over your materials. Materials, I mean your books. Mastery over your mind. You don't know how to put this mind down and put that book down. You should be at the Smart Creating Lab. Information is in the comment section of how you can get into the Smart Creating Lab. When you come into the Smart Creating Lab, you'll be able to see that, hey, truly monetization is nothing but using your information, organizing it to give you cash flow. Monetization is how you move comprehension to cash flow. Monetization is how you move comprehension to cash flow. Every single book you comprehend should give you cash flow. Write it down. Every single comprehension you make out of any book should give you cash flow. It should give you cash flow. Because again, like I said, wealth is not hidden in your work. It is hidden in your wisdom. You don't just read millions so that you can begin. No. You read books so that you can master your mind and your materials. One well-digested book can become your world-changing brand. I'll say that again. One well-digested book can become your world-changing brand. Because guess what? Before God gives you a crown, He gives you a comprehension. Before God ever gives you a crown, He gives you a comprehension. Otherwise, why will Paul be asking them to bring his books? He's moving, he said, bring my books to me. Why would Jesus go into the temple to read the scroll? Realize that Jesus didn't get a crown until he got a comprehension. Oh, yes. Daniel, understood by books. He couldn't get a crown. Back to back 4 redeems until he got a comprehension. Before God will hand you a blueprint, He will give you a book. But interestingly, as you are picking that book, don't pick it that you're picking a book. Pick it that you're picking a blueprint. And that is what the Smart Creating Lab is all about. We were on a movement to change the generation of professionals who are just reading to consume, who are reading to wait till the end of the year to give us a list of books they've read, and without showing us one they've created. Books are blueprints. Write it down in the comment section for me. Books are blueprints. They are your pathway to billions. They're not just your pathway to bundles of information accumulated in your storehouse. Your mind is meant to be mastered through materials so you can make wealth. The hand of the diligent maketh wealth. Hand. The hand that can turn books to blueprints maketh wealth. So, this is my final word for you today. The Tesla you are meant to build is in that next book. It's waiting for your next book that you're going to read. However, don't read for consuming books. Read and bring yourself into the Smart Creating Lab. That is where we'll be going to create. We'll be creating there. All of the books you've read all through your life, come and turn them to money. No, the Smart Creating Lab is not a course. Please, if you're looking for a course, a webinar, don't come into the Smart Creating Lab, please. That's not what it is. The Smart Creating Lab is a lab. It's a lab, L-A-B, lab. It's a lab. It's where you come in and you are going to be shown that monetization is nothing but packaged information. You turn all your education, expertise, experience into income, impact, and influence. You've been a fashionpreneur for years and you've not written one book that can help the next fashion designer move from one store to a warehouse. But that's your experience. That's what you did. For 10 years now, that's what you did. You've been baking for years. And yet, 6-year-olds want to bake. They don't have a book that can help them. How about you write a book that can help 6-year-olds bake? Oh, coach, I don't know how. Exactly. We've made it easy for you. 3 days in the month of October. October 30th to November 1st, you'll be having 3 coaches that can help you, hold you by the hand to get access to the Smart Creating Lab. Just get access to Smart Creating Lab. We give you everything, frameworks. Oh, by the way, good news, yeah? We're giving a 12-in-1 bundle to everyone who joins the Smart Creating Lab. The 12-in-1 bundle is containing 12 guides so that you can stay creative beyond the lab. We have a community of smart creators that are going to be there. So you're not the only one. As of now, we have quite a number of people who are there, professionals who are waiting. They can't wait for October 30th to come. And the good news is this happens once a year. No, we can't do it in January. Can't do it in February. No. We allow you to do all of, remember that creation starts from comprehension, right? So we give you 9 whole months to comprehend, meditate, digest, build speed of thoughts. So when our October is actually our creation month. So we say it this way in our inner circle program, the book bingers booth, where we help you read a book a week all year round, your book of choice at your time. We say it this way that just the way a woman gets to carry a baby for 9 months and she gives birth, that's how you as a professional, after every 9 months of your life, reading, experiencing, educating yourself, getting expressions of yourself, by the 9th month, after the 9 months journey, a baby should come out of you. A course should be built out of that experience. Every single year. Every single year. A book should come out of you. Books, guides, checklists, templates, frameworks should come out of you. This is how Elon Musk moved from books to billionaire. You too. And I'm inviting you to that journey. Join us in the Smart Creating Lab. Missing it this year means you have to wait till October next year. And no, there's no replay to be sold. No, you have to wait till October next year to get access to it. So don't miss it. All right, this is my word to you. If you put under this video, create, you get access, or on any of our social media platforms, please follow us. We give you daily tips on how to unlock confidence smartness. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Smart Speakers Academy, the Smart Speakers Academy. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and you keep getting daily insight on how to build confidence smartness. Yes, we created it first, and that is what we give to every single busy professional. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have seen my journey, I've seen my life evolve. Just because I started comprehending books, I started building as well. I started creating. And that is what you'll be getting at the Smart Creating Lab, alongside other coaches that have seen how reading wired their minds. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. It's Saturdays, so Saturdays at 7 p.m. West African time. We are live Mondays to Fridays, 1 p.m. West African time. We're live here on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. This is the Smart World.